Novitas Solutions, a CMS contractor, welcomes you to the On-Demand Education Series. This on-demand tutorial is a general summary that explains certain aspects of the Medicare program, but it is not a legal document. The official Medicare program provisions are contained in the relevant laws, regulations, and rulings. The information enclosed was current at the time it was presented. Medicare policy changes frequently. Links to the source documents have been provided within the document for your reference. This presentation was prepared as a tool to assist providers and is not intended to grant rights or impose obligations. Throughout this module, you will see a citation number behind certain elements of information as shown in the example below. This citation number coincides with the transcript document positioned next to the Play Now icon you selected on the Training Videos Click and Play page on the Novitas Solutions website. The citation and associated hyperlink to the resource described in the module will be found on the transcript under footnotes for each slide.
Novitas Solutions On-Demand Education Series presents Provider Enrollment Gateway Check Application Status. Provider Enrollment Gateway. The Provider Enrollment Gateway allows for online submission of paper-based enrollment applications. You can upload enrollment applications, upload development responses to enrollment application submissions, request a copy of enrollment correspondence, and check the status of a previously uploaded application. For more information, visit our Provider Enrollment Gateway Help Guide. Enrollment applications. The Gateway accepts only the following paper enrollment application types in portable document format or PDF. CMS 855A Institutional Providers, CMS 855B Clinics, Group Practices, and Other Suppliers, CMS 855I Physicians and Non-Physician Practitioners, CMS 855R Reassignment of Medicare Benefits, CMS 855O Eligible Ordering and Referring Physicians and Non-Physician Practitioners, CMS 20134 Medicare Diabetes Prevention Program Suppliers, CMS 588 Electronic Funds Transfer Agreement, and CMS 460 Medicare Participation Agreement. All other application types can be submitted via Provider Enrollment Chain and Ownership System or PACOS or mail. Check status. You can only check the status on the Provider Enrollment Gateway if the initial application was submitted via the gateway. If the application was submitted online through the Provider Enrollment Chain and Ownership System or PACOS, you can check the status on PACOS or the Status Inquiry tool. If the paper application was mailed, you can check the status via the Status Inquiry tool. Check status, step 1. Now, we will walk through how to check the application status on the Provider Enrollment Gateway. First, you will access the Provider Enrollment Gateway. Review the terms and conditions, and if you agree, select Accept. Check status, step 2. You will provide the National Provider Identifier, or NPI, and state of the practice location for the original application submitted via the gateway. Input your email address, Check the Check Application Status box and select Email One-Time Access Code. Check Status Step 3. The access code will be emailed to the email address provided. You will have to input the one-time 6-digit access code. The access code emailed will only be used for this transaction and will expire after 30 minutes. Check Status Step 4. Next, you must provide the submission ID. The submission ID was populated after application submission via the gateway and emailed to the email address provided. Important: you must provide the submission ID emailed to you during the application submission process. It is best practice to save the initial email that contains the submission ID. Check Status Step 5. The application type, reason, document control number or DCN, and status will appear on the next screen. The DCN is the unique document control number assigned to the application by Novitas Solutions. A notification email will not be sent when the status of your application changes because the gateway does not retain your email address. As always, it is best practice to continually check the status of your pending provider enrollment applications. Important: we have a few important reminders for using the gateway. You will want to make sure that you are on the correct jurisdiction before accessing the gateway. When accessing the Novitas website, you want to make sure to pick jurisdiction H or jurisdiction L dependent on your state. The gateway will only populate the states within that jurisdiction. The gateway will only accept files in portable document format or PDF. To check application status, the initial application must have been submitted in the gateway. Lastly, if your application gets rejected or denied and you need to submit a new application, you will have to start the application process from the beginning.
Thank you for attending. We encourage you to visit our website at www.novitas-solutions.com to access additional on-demand resources or participate in our educational events. Visit our Learning Center to access the most current Medicare education.